Hey everyone, and welcome back to Beyond the Degree. Today we are diving headfirst into the exciting world of entrepreneurship. We will be busting some common myths, exploring different paths to entrepreneurship, and most importantly, helping you determine if this exciting journey is right for you. Alright, so Isha ma'am, I think you can introduce yourself and then we can go ahead with the questions.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Myself, Isha Gupta. I'm a CFA and a CA, and I dropped CA in 2014 around. And before starting anything or before telling anything about Maamitahara, I want to tell a short story about myself. I belong to a Marwadi family, and at the age of 24, I get married. My husband is a CFA from US, and he feels ki you have much more potential than that, so just opt for CA and all. So before getting married, I completed my CFA from ICFA University, and after getting married, started pursuing CA. In 2010, I delivered my first daughter, and at that time, my mother sent all these food stuff which our nani and dadi used to make at home, that is salt ke laddu and all. So I feel ये सब बेकार है, and I didn't consume any of these things. So normally the confinement period is of 45 days, but for me it took around 3 months to get recovered. And uh, the problem is headache, backache, hands and legs में numbness रहना, and there are a lot of issues, including lactation too. So after 6 years again, I conceived, and this time again I delivered my second daughter, and again same thing started. My mother sent all these things, so I thought, why not just stop this time also? So I just started consuming all these things which my mother sent, and there's a huge difference in both the pregnancy. This time there is not even a single percent I faced any problems. So that time I get to know there is something, and but I don't know what is that. So we have to figure it out कि क्या है, कैसे है and all. So in 2018, I just quit my work. At that time, I was in teaching profession, and I started working on different ideas at home only with my kids. So in 20, we figured it out कि कुछ करना है in the food sectors में, related with the health and all. So in 21, we launched a brand, and the brand name is Maamitahara. It's a Sanskrit word which basically means a complete nutrition for a mother. And we started doing R&D and all. So we hired a dietitian, nutritionist, and Ayurveda doctor, and made some changes in the old recipes and all. Because earlier times there is a huge difference in the atmosphere, fooding lifestyle and all. And nowadays there's a difference. So we started working on that. In 2022, we launched the product in the market, in the postnatal products, and in 23 we launched antenatal food products to get the validation and all. So all these things started like that.
Okay, great. I think we can move ahead with the questions now.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
the first question is, many people think entrepreneurship is all about getting rich quickly. Can you tell us what the reality is?
Uh, Getting rich quickly is not like that. Actually, entrepreneurship is something like that. The most successful entrepreneurs spend years on working very hard and face a lot of failures too, and liberating their ideas, and profit comes only after a sustained effort, strategic planning, and bit of a luck too. So it's more about solving a problem or creating a value, and staying committed to the vision what we are making, what we are delivering. So getting rich is not so easy.
Okay. So, what are some other common misconceptions about entrepreneurship that you have encountered?
Okay, and the common misconception, we can say that you need a big idea. Many entrepreneurs think entrepreneurship starts with a groundbreaking idea. In reality, the execution, adaptability, and addressing real problems matters a more. I think so. And being a entrepreneur in an entrepreneurship, you are your own boss all the time. So while you control the directions, you are accountable to customers, investors, and your team. So I think so. And extroverts only succeed. So success isn't tied up to the personality type. Both introvert or extrovert bring valuable skills to the table.
Definitely, definitely. So, how can we shift the narrative around entrepreneurship and make it more realistic for aspiring entrepreneurs?
Okay, so highlighting the effort and the resilience behind the success stories, that's the most important, not just the results only. And celebrate the small wins and inseparable progresses and all. So share more stories about the failure, because everyone talk about the success part only. Nobody talks about the failure. And the lesson you learn to provide a balanced view of the journey. That is the most important thing. I personally feel so.
All right. Can you explain the difference between a solopreneur, a small business owner, and a startup founder?
Okay, so solopreneurs operates independently, managing all the aspects of the business all alone. Small business owners runs a team-focused or a local or religion business with a steady growth. And startup founder seeks a scalable growth and offer innovating. There should be some innovation or disrupting the industry and like that. And some challenges or rewards, if we talk about the solopreneurs, we can say that challenges are isolation or time constraint, wearing a multiple hats. Rewards, we can say that maybe the freedom or low overheaded or direct impact. Now we talk about the small business owners. So challenging challenges are managing the team or sustaining the consistent revenue and the scaling wala part. And rewards, we can say that a local community impact or a sustainable growth. Startup founders के case में we can say that challenges are fundraising is a big challenge nowadays, because of everyone feels कि नहीं यार हमें भी startup करना है and something like that. And there's a high risk and navigating uncertainty over there. Rewards, again, I said market disruption is there or high reward potential, something innovations and all.
All right. How do you recommend someone go about choosing which path might be the best fit for them?
Okay. Uh, could you please repeat the question? I didn't get the question.
Yeah, sure. So the question is, how do you recommend someone go about choosing which path might be the best fit for them?
Okay. So best fit for them, we can say that access your risk tolerance and the desired lifestyle. That is the most important, I personally feel. And consider the available resources such as a time, money, or networks. The thing is that, and align with your long-term goals. That is the most important part for me. And maybe it's independence, stability, or the growth of potential.
Okay, so just a quick question. What is your long-term goal?
My long-term goal. My
Yeah.
long-term goal to make a Maamitahara a big brand, because maternal health or the women, we want to work in the women health wala part, right? So maternal health or women wala part is a health when the periods start and when the periods end for a female. The problem start at that time only, and so there's a lot of health issues females are facing. So we want to work on that part.
That's great. Okay, so I think we can move ahead with the next question. What key personality traits and mindsets are essential for success in entrepreneurship?
Okay. The traits or the mindset, we can say that the resilience is the important part. Adaptability of the market, key how market is growing or evolving. So that is the most important. Curiosity is to be there to learn knowledge or opportunities to grab the opportunities. And the one more important pointer is there self motivation. So that drive your vision forward without any external pressure.
Okay, so how can a person be self-motivated? I mean, it's so difficult to be consistent. So why don't you suggest anything?
Yeah, self motivation is it's something like that कि बहुत जरूरी है. And इसके लिए you have to balance it everything, मतलब आपका family वाला part, but ये कहने के लिए होता है it's not possible. And जब आप सारी काम खुद कर रहे हो everything, you are wearing a multiple hat, so it's very difficult. But yes, self motivation is the most important. Read good books, and सबसे अच्छा जो I personally feel वो मेरे लिए बहुत important है, that is Bhagavad Gita. I read lot many a times. जब भी कुछ लगता है there's a problem, I stuck somewhere, so do a meditation or read good books like Bhagavad Gita and all.
Definitely, I think meditation and Bhagavad Gita both helps a lot when it comes to
Yeah,
self motivation and being consistent with your work. That's amazing.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I think we can move. How important is risk tolerance in entrepreneurship? Can it be learned or developed?
Okay. Yeah, it can be developed, but importance, if we talk about risk tolerance, is it's critical for making a bold decision or navigating the uncertainty. And how we can develop, take a small steps or baby steps. So start small, analyze risk objectively, and build confidence by learning from outcomes. बिकॉज आउटकम से ही आप चीजें सीख सकते हो. अगर कुछ गलत हो रहा है तो आप उसे नेक्स्ट टाइम वो गलती ना हो. दैट इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you more about meditation and Bhagavad Gita. So, do you practice it on a daily basis? Like you meditate on daily
Uh,
basis?
yeah, actually, Bhagavad Gita, I read Bhagavad Gita. Meditation is something like this. It's very difficult. It's not easy. So, but yeah, I started doing right now, these days only. And yeah, Bhagavad Gita I used to read.
Okay, so any favorite shlok from Bhagavad Gita?
Yeah. From Bhagavad Gita, I didn't remember any of the shlok right now, but the one shlok which I personally feel is the best thing for me, Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmir Bandhanat Mrityu Mokshi Mamratat. So everything what we are thinking is going on, ये सब चलता रहेगा हमेशा. आज ये है, कल कुछ और होगा, कल कोई और problems होगी. So problem comes and goes. There's a new day, new start, fresh start every day.
Okay, great. So, what role does resilience play in overcoming the inevitable challenges of building a business?
Okay. So resilience ensures you keep moving forward despite obstacles, and I feel so it helps in maintain focus or motivations and innovations during your tough times.
All right. Can you share a personal anecdote about a time when resilience was crucial for you in your entrepreneurial journey?
Uh, during my journey, during Maamitahara early stage, we faced challenges, sources.
So, what are some key questions aspiring entrepreneurs should ask themselves to determine if this path is the right fit?
Okay. So during Mamata early stages, I faced a lot of issues in a lot of challenges, outsourcing the things and all, and knowing about the product quality and the ingredient wala part, and negotiating with the suppliers or testing the ingredients alternative, which is the best part, which is the best product, or we can do or more and more of R&D. So overcoming this strengthen our supply chain and reinforce the value of the precedence.
Okay, so are there any warning signs that entrepreneurship might not be the best path for someone at this time?
I didn't get the question. Could you please repeat it again?
Sure. So the question is, are there any warning signs that entrepreneurship might not be the best path for someone at this time?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lack of passion for the problem you are solving. If it is there, so that's a warning sign, right? And difficulty in committing long hours for continuous learning, it's again a warning sign. So, and you face a uncertainty or lack of financial risk. That is again the most important part.
All right, so this will be the last question for today's episode. So, how can someone cultivate an entrepreneurial mindset even if they don't plan to start their own business?
वेल एक्चुअली हम सब में कहीं ना कहीं ये बिजनेस करने का पॉइंट होता है. हम किसी न किसी फॉर्म में इसको करते ही रहते हैं. और यू कैन टेक ओनरशिप ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट्स एट वर्क इन योर कम्युनिटी ओनली, और डेवलप द हैबिट ऑफ अ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग और अ लीडरशिप स्किल, और वी कैन से दैट इनोवेट विद इन योर करंट रोल. जो भी आप कर रहे हो उसमें क्या आप नया वैल्यू एडिशन कर सकते हैं, एंड लर्न द एंटरप्रेन्योर स्किल्स, or continuous learning, and send the feedback for improvement. Again, the most important thing.
All right, so I think we can conclude. Well, there you have it, a glimpse into the exciting world of entrepreneurship. Remember, it's not always glamorous, but it can be incredibly rewarding. By understanding the realities, exploring different paths, and developing the right mindset, you can increase your chances of success. Thank you for joining us today on Beyond the Degree. Don't forget to follow, like, and share. Until next time, keep exploring and keep growing. And most importantly, thanks a lot, Mom, for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you so much.
Thank you,
Bye
Mom.
bye.
Bye bye.